For 15 seasons, ABC's Grey's Anatomy has captivated viewers with heart-stopping drama and heartbreaking romance.
Pick me. Choose me. Love me.
By the show's own tally, 1,500 surgeries, 100 steamy hookups, 20 weddings, and 400 seriouslys.
Seriously?
Seriously?
I mean, seriously.
At the heart of it all, Ellen Pompeo, one of TV's highest paid women. The trials and tribulations of Dr. Meredith Grey in the OR.
Send Blade.
And After Hours have powered Grey's Anatomy since the beginning.
Does Meredith find love? And in the end, does she need a man?
Well, I think the message we want to send for sure is that no woman really needs a man. I mean, men or women or partners are nice, but we don't need them. You don't need the approval of someone's love to make you whole or to make you matter. But I think, you know, love is fun. And love, ultimately, I think, is what we're all doing on this planet.
And tomorrow night, episode 332. The show hits a massive milestone as the longest-running primetime medical drama ever. After the tragic loss of McDreamy.
It's okay. You go.
Her husband, Dr. Derek Shepard, Meredith may be falling for a younger man, newcomer Giacomo Gianniotti.
He's a bit of a Casanova.
Do you know what Casanova's first name is?
Giacomo.
That's right.
No, really? That's amazing. So it's typecasting, is what
Exactly,
you're saying.
that's right.
I think there's something here.
You know that if you break Meredith's heart, you'll hear from people.
Yeah,
Does this
people
make
will
you
come
nervous?
to my door. I'm afraid. I'm very trying not to break her heart for a lot of reasons, personal reasons.
Gianniotti is among the 40 or so new doctors who've scrubbed in.
If I'm sleeping, don't wake me unless your patient is actually dying.
But Chandra Wilson is among the 4 original cast members still reporting for duty.
When you go back to the original audition, did you think you nailed it? Was it good?
No, it wasn't for me at all. They were looking for a short, white, blonde female that they call the Nazi.
Typecasting.
You know what I'm saying?
Grey's Anatomy broke the mold when it premiered.
I remember being kind of gobsmacked by it when it first came on, and I thought, like, the Asian lady and the black dude and the other black dude and the black lady, they're all like kind of equals in this world.
That inclusion, something the cast members take pride in.
Race wasn't part of the storyline. It was just that, oh, the chief surgeon is black and she's a lesbian and this patient is transgendered. It was just, they were just people in the world.
The stars all give credit to the show's creator, Shonda Rhimes, who left ABC for Netflix.
15 years ago, Shonda planted a flag and set a bar that was quite high.
I don't care what anybody says. She changed the game. And it took Hollywood quite a bit to catch up.
Krista Vernoff is the showrunner.
It changed television across the board.
These weren't African Americans, they were humans.
They were humans, and they weren't one black person in a room full of white people.
Behind the camera, the show practices what it preaches, promoting 29 female directors, including Wilson, Pompeo, and Debbie Allen.
It is a friendly place for women's empowerment because finally you have all of these women who are sitting in places of power, who are in charge, and so we are reaching out to one another.
Today, I'm going to change a life.
Allen plays a powerful matriarch on the show. She not only directs, she's one of the show's executive producers.
I talked Ellen Pompeo into directing. It was one of the best things I ever did.
What's that like, being the man in the middle of all that?
Oh, that's a lot of fun. This job is too much for one person.
James Pickens is another Grey's veteran still doing rounds.
I think every man would like to do that, have such strong women around him. It keeps you vibrant and it keeps you on your toes.
Another OG, Justin Chambers, whose character, Alex Karev, has changed dramatically over the years. Just ask his now on-screen wife, Camilla Luddington.
So were you crushing on him before?
No, Alex Karev was a jerk.
It was all about McDreamy.
Not crushing on Alex Karev.
It's McDreamy and McSteamy.
Well, we needed to give you a Mick name, but was there a moment in a Mick?
Evil Spawn was in.
Mick Evil? Mick Evil?
Mick Evil.
While Dr. Grey continues to save lives and fall in and out of love, in real life, Pompeo is married and a devoted mother of 3. On Instagram, she only labels herself as a personal assistant to her 3 kids.
My kids really come first to me, and I want them to have the healthiest, most normal life, and I want to come home to them every day, and this place allows me to do that.
Over the years, Nightline has checked in with Pompeo and the rest of the cast of Grey's.
Look at this. It's the emergency entrance.
Yes, this is the emergency entrance.
This is the emergency room. Over there is where I think the Denny Duquette Memorial Clinic is.
Can you believe you've been walking on the set for 13 years?
Even catching up with the gang in season 2.
She's got much better hair than me.
But now the show has a surprising new audience.
And how many teenagers are watching Grey's?
I don't know a single person who I'm friends with who has never seen it.
Me either.
Girls and boys,
Everyone.
Single person watches it.
Some in the new generation of fans weren't even born when Grey's premiered, but they binge watch on repeat.
I've seen it, the whole series, maybe 5 or 6 times.
The entire series. You start from the beginning.
I'm just so devoted to the characters, and I don't know, I just can't stop watching it. It's so addictive.
And why do you think it's so addictive?
This cast of characters that I've watched for 15 seasons doing this really important, massive job of saving lives, but when you look at it, they're kind of just high schoolers running around. They're falling in love, they're getting married.
And they're just as invested in the characters.
What happened when McDreamy died?
That was really emotional. Yeah. I played hooky from school for 2 days, and
hopefully your administrators aren't watching.
I was so sad that I stopped watching the show for, I think maybe like 12 days, which was like my longest ever.
That emotional intensity is what's fueled the Grey's phenomena for so long.
It is as current and frankly as popular as it has been from the very beginning. What do you think explains that?
I think because these characters are based on real life issues, and they're going through betrayals and falling in love and jealousy and challenges. None of it is just fabricated. It's this is what could happen. This is also what is happening. And I think that is why it's real. The show is real.
And that record-breaking Grey's Anatomy episode airs tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, 7 Central, right here on ABC.